jaw-jacking with the official about... And here we go, an electric big fight feeling the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's full. Face first. Set up. It's locked in. The coach. The wheels are turning for The Rock, and it looks like his escape plan's working. The Rock top. Face first. Set up. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Caught the leg. And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law. And that since CM Punk possessed the title, he was the champion.
Cover. We're going to shut this down. Gets the shoulder up. No harm in seeing if he could finish him off quick there.
Slips out of the way.
Breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Punk looking more confident and comfortable after that maneuver. And while Punk may be delusional, he's coming to this match, coming to this entire rivalry really, as prepared as he possibly can be to counter anything out of The Rock's playbook. Punk studied The Rock both inside and outside the ring.
Punk's proven he knows how to best The Rock, but the question is if he can do just that when the pressure is fully on, like it is tonight, when the electricity in the crowd puts Punk's back against the wall.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He too had a 10-year gap between championship rings.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
And with that, Heyman looks on with glee. He is looking to do some serious harm. And this one might be headed ringside. Here we go. Whoa! Cross body!
No holding back. That's the kind of risk you need to take to earn the title.
Wants to finish this.
Take off!
Again? He's making the climb again? I can't.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Stops the... What's he planning to do here? Roll him out his belly, single leg crab. Wearing that airy...
Just within reach of the ropes and forcing the submission to end.
Turns that in his favor. Kick gets caught.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
And The Rock gets sent packing out of the ring.
No way!
Suicide dive!
Using the ropes to devastating effect.
Like a missile through the... Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming!
Go to sleep! Pivotal moment. We could have a new champ.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion, and...
Well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
Let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And now he and Heyman have made it so there's no championship advantage for The Rock tonight. Disqualification or count out, he loses the title. The Rock with the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
People's Elbow connects.
The champ might have just sealed things.
Into the cover.
2. Yes! The Rock retains. WWE Championship.
The winner of this match.
And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE Champion.
I'd say Punk has a...
Face first, setting up. And wait a second, interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
Rock defeated Punk for the WWE. Elbows and swinging neck breaker.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
What a drop kick.
He has the answer for The Rock.
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now.
Face first. Setting up. It's locked. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
This is a picture of confidence. I love this. He just doesn't care what anybody thinks.
Calf kick finds the mark. Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think The Rock is ever one to question himself or his ability.
And I'm sure CM Punk has the perfect game plan in mind tonight, as the odds are especially in his favor in this championship match.
Yeah, no championship advantage whatsoever for The Rock here, and Punk's no doubt looking to capitalize on that fact.
Punk showing off his technical prowess. Hammerlock.
The official clearing the area as this match continues on. Trying armbar. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
High rent district for CM Punk.
From above.
Here we go. Crash landing.
Quick exchange, reversing the reversal. Every maneuver being returned with counter fire.
German suplex. The attack off.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And blast off. Oh, wow, cross body. More offense like that and we could be looking at a new champ.
Wants to finish this.
From way up, double axe handle connects.
Takes a lot of guts to try that. Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi.
Rope's playing the role of savior here.
And he goes crashing to the outside. Up high.
All the way to the outside.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline. Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee.
They're going to sleep. GTS from Punk.
Championship on the line. This could be it.
And he gets sent back into the ring. Caught with an knee.
Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE.
Neither superstar giving an inch here. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury. And this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
dangerous here. Go to sleep. Can we have a new champ after that? So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back. Repeated knees to the hamstring.
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that...
Shoulders down to retain. The challenger stays alive.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Oh my God, right over the top and hit hard.
The Rock taking down his opponent with ease. Not where you want to be, because now you're locked in a sharpshooter.
Caught in a submission. He's in total agony here.
Scrambling for any way to stop this, but there's no ropes to break the hold. The ref's count continues.
He's trying to push himself up, and that'll cause a break.
Opponent tied up.
Rock bottom.
And that is exactly how a champion stays a champion.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. And here we go. Rock bottom.
The champion had every move scouted except their own.
And you can practically taste the...
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to the Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on the Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there. Just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk and Punk that with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman gonna hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has the Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but the Rock put down with the gold to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to. Blatant cheating. And the numbers...
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM Punk.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back nails the GTS. This may be the challenger's moment.
We almost had a new champion.
We almost just had a new champion. Less than a second away.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
Precision elbow strike.
Ooh, pounding the breadbasket. Then a knee right to the throat. Up the rope he goes.
From above.
From the top.
He fails to connect.
Scoreboard applied to put this one away.
Oh my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new WWE.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the beast. That he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that, to show he still is the best in the world.
Punk never saw that coming.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. And bypasses the pinfall.
Expending energy on that kick out, but still very much in this. Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark. Impressive awareness from him.
Lesnar looking to take things outside here.
Grabbing the baseball bat and looking to hit some dingers, as they say. Impressive start for CM Punk, starting to chip away at Brock Lesnar.
Here he is, heading back into the ring.
He's feeling it. Got him in his sights.
And if Brock Lesnar looked at me like that, I think I'd run the other way.
Hockey stick in hand, and he looks ready to take a penalty. Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania.
Taking flight. You gotta be kidding me. No matter who you are, when you crashed on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Not so fast. Hurricanrana.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Back into the ring here. He's waving that hockey stick around like a Hanson brother.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Jeez, this is turning into a real Donnybrook. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
I don't know that this is even about winning a match anymore. This is just brutality for brutality's sake.
Ooh, did you hear that thud from the back connecting with flesh and bone? This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Just merciless. But when you have a weapon in hand, there's no point in not using it.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Straight impact on the throat.
Lesnar looking to inflict a little more agony. The Brock lock is in. So tear your knee in half.
The stretch muffler's in. Couple of kicks will break it. Brock. Pretty timeout time. Kimura lock. Hey, look at this. Kimura lock. Nowhere to go but for that. Oh, my God. They broke out of it. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Oh, my God. A clothesline. Cut out CM Punk. Kicks out. He still has life.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Looking to render that arm useless with an armbar. Punk avoids the attack.
He's got something in store.
Pile driver right on the top of the head.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Got to sleep.
And Lesnar is out.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in a perfectly applied sharpshooter. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two. CM Punk hoists his opponent. GTS connects. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Looking to explore things ringside now.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
Oh, Brock put a stop to that. Inverted DDT, that can turn this around.
Escape just in time. On a well-placed calf kick there.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot? Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
And Lesnar making his way back to the ring.
Oh, watch out. There's a seat for your face.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight. The determination. Punk and Lesnar are having a battle. No, a war for the ages.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Caught
more time, that has to do it.
This whole building is shaking.
Matches like this are what it's all about.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack. Time to go for a ride. Oh, an exploder suplex. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
CM Punk from the top rope. Bullseye with the elbow. Punk knows he has to take his best shots at Brock Lesnar. Up high.
Splash! Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Neckbreaker. Picture perfect. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Oh, the chair projected right to their face.
CM Punk.
Uh-oh.
Lesnar timed that just right.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Oh, my God, that hurt. Listen to this place. It's electric. And remember, guys, this is a no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk, and now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the Beast.
Heyman once again proving his value, making an ultimate sacrifice for his client. Oh!
Perfect kick.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
using the chair with no caution at all.
Oh, he goes low. You're not cheating into the pin.
Is that enough?
Oh, kick out, a kick out, a kick out!
This match has been incredible. And lucky for us,
Look out!
Suicide dive!
that was absolutely unreal.
Coming in at breakneck speed. And now thrown back into the ring. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Grabbing the table here, and I'm sure it's not long for the world in this match.
All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. He's setting his table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night. He seems focused on causing destruction right now.
Late in the match.
From the heavens, big time splash!
And Lesnar can't stop any offense coming his way.
And it is unbelievable that Brock Lesnar is struggling this much against CM Punk.
Bang! What a punch. And he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda.
That's it. The submission was just too much to handle.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster. Air raid crash!
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre. McIntyre returning to the ring. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
From above,
From the top, double axe handle connects. Big kick.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
Looks like the road crew left some tools under the ring, and it's going to get used again.
Smacked with the wrench.
Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man.
Fends it off. Good counter.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
CM Punk looking.
That gets reversed on CM Punk. The reverse scoop slam, but from behind.
Inverted DDT.
Head scissors with the point of the elbow.
Vicious. Not 1 ounce of mercy being shown. Take no prisoners.
Oh, stiff wrench shot.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Punk's finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Oh, we got that scouted.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. Oh, smack with the 12-pound projectile. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's pouncing with it for that schoolboy here.
Shoulders up before 2.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
An example of what makes the Scottish Warrior so ruthless in every sense of the word. Oh, man.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Punk devising something. CM Punk has been going to that place, has been letting the devil out. Nicely done.
Shoulders down. Does he have it? He's still in this fight.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
McIntyre needs to fight. Pin! This could be it! Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
He may not have too much left, but at least he had enough to kick out there.
Foot just stomping down.
Oh, man.
Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay. Didn't see that injury coming.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a...
Fends off the attack with an elbow. Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Looking like a game of tit for tat now.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
Spinning kick in the gut.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
CM Punk in full control. That's the... Drew anticipated that one.
Not so fast. Hurricanrana.
Make a note, everyone. For years to come, people will be asking, where were you when that match went down?
How could anyone ever forget?
Oof, hitting him with that wrench.
And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Yeah.
Is it in a...
And Drew, this one's for the match. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
McIntyre won't lose focus, though. He's got to remain as sharp as he was a few moments ago.
You know, I can barely hear myself think this crowd is looking to bring the house down tonight.
The energy in here is at another level. It is beyond electric.
Ducks out of harm's way. And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Hurling that sledgehammer through the air.
Ooh, accurate roundhouse.
Wow.
Swapping some big-time swings here.
McIntyre wants to prove to the WWE Universe that he's a man of his word, that the Scottish Warrior will be the one responsible for ending Punk once and for all.
Ooh. Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point. A razor-sharp chop there.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in a perfect one last gas effort, and that'll do it. And still in this.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out. McIntyre gets forced out of the ring.
And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claimed. Did McIntyre summon the devil himself, or has Drew been successful in clouding Punk's headspace? Is Punk's psyche all over the place because he's clouded by rage?
Look at that insult to injury with that one. Legs caught.
Uh-oh! Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre.
And staying with it, into the cover.
Two, and he fights it off.
It's not over yet. Start the chance.
Does it again, and there's no way to come
Into the cover.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
Shoulder tackle.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in the structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. The Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
You got to think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's going to be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre's been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding his own vision?
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Whoa, trying to bat into a missile.
You would think that enough was enough, but apparently it is not.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good.
Punk now with a quick duck under, and if Uranagi converts it,
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
CM Punk hoists his opponent.
The Snake GTS from Punk.
Can that finish McIntyre? Connects with a home run worthy hit.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
CM Punk has been going to that place, has been letting the devil out.
Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue.
Oh, baby. That came in with some high heat.
And hold on, look at this. Yeah, it looks like that cut him. And Punk now lifted. Uh-oh.
McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure.
First a shot to the body and now windmilling right hands to the forehead.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbooks.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Being carried around now.
There's the GTS.
It's all Punk's for the taking. Oh, stiff wrench shot. Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, there might not be.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre. And you notice the black armband in the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master.
About to be
locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he locks it up, and he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Punk goes to the jaw with a...
Dodges the attack by pushing off.
Boom! Pulling out the enziguri to stop them in their tracks.
Oh, we know what's coming.
Reigns down an elbow in retaliation.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl. Oh, smacked with the wrench. And he finds a way.
Claymore by McIntyre.
McIntyre goes into the cover. This could do it. And the kick out.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
That was supposed to be it, and no one is more shocked right now than McIntyre. Man, this place is jumping. Oh, what an uppercut. He quickly slides into the ring.
Barbaric clubbing blow.
Big knee to the midsection.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Punk dodges out in time.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Bam! Just beat down with that wrench.
Oh, looking like Patches O'Houlihan out here.
And he hurries right out of the ring. He has had enough of that.
Got a wrench. Looking to tune someone up.
Jeez, this is turning into batting practice now.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Driver off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner,
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA.
Hoping to end it here. Hold on. He cuts the pin attempt short.
Boom! If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
Well, I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend that Punk's immune to the psychological attacks the Architect is capable of.
Indeed, guys, Rollins and Punk are two masters at getting under the skin of their opponents. The big question is, who can execute on their plans first? CM Punk has been very public about the many injuries that Rollins has suffered over the years. He'll no doubt be looking to target those areas tonight.
Rollins' neck, his lower back, that surgically repaired knee. Look, you can even see the brace. There's no doubt that Rollins is something of a moving target tonight, at least in Punk's eyes. But Rollins can target Punk too. Don't forget about that triceps injury from last year, because Rollins definitely has it.
You want to talk about dream matches even before the animosity started to boil between the...
Takedown, whatever the crossface.
And somehow able to make it to the ropes before the pain took over.
Excellent ring awareness saved them from certain peril.
Catches the leg. Dragon screw. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
And Seth, so often the aggressor, so often the more experienced man in the ring, simply cannot match CM Punk at this juncture.
What's he in for? Oh, driver!
Spiked him.
Dropped in the most vicious way possible, and I'm sure real damage has been done.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match, and a schoolboy catching their opponent by surprise.
Oh, turning the pin around.
You've got something else in mind, I guess.
Seth dodges that attack.
Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Look out! And completely missed the mark.
Risked it all and lost it all.
That's going to hurt in more ways than one. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight. Clearly neither competitor is thinking about the match now. This is just all-out bedlam.
He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
It looks like things are spilling out into the WWE Universe. Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn it.
Opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, down with a GTS. Will that sum this up for Punk?
He gets back into the ring. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. And he's going to the outside, which will start a countout.
Now entering the raucous crowd. Just don't forget about the referee's count.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole the bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. If Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off, it could give him the mental advantage tonight.
Wants to finish this.
Uh-oh. Look at the power. Ooh, goes tumbling to the outside.
Going straight for the body. Doing a little...
Here we go.
Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
Meet the barricade.
And he turned it around. Strong counter from Punk.
Into the unforgiving barricade.
Sent straight into the barricade.
Gotta find a way back to the ring immediately.
Oh, tossed to ringside. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Entering the crowd, this could get out of control. Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Getting away from the unwashed masses and back to ringside.
Exiting the ring.
Traveling into the crowd now.
Have to be mindful of the count, though. And the fans are definitely getting their money's worth now, getting to be a small part of the action here.
Really just laying it in.
Got out of the way of that one.
Oof, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
And now war is being waged out in the sea of fans.
These people didn't know that had front row seats.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Heading to the top rope here. Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Oh, man.
CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble a year ago and was out of action for over 6 months. Punk says that tonight he's completely healed. But Wade, you're an athlete. Never divulge the extent of your injuries, right?
Oh, I absolutely would.
Real classy, Wade.
Boom! The Gulak attack.
Huge kick connects. CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Stalking from above. From the heavens. Back up top. He cannot be stopped from above.
And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
Saying I hit your move, they sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness, cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp and coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet, pounding away on Rollins, frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out. I don't know if it's resiliency, I don't know if it's sheer instinct, but I do know that tonight, CM Punk will not allow Rollins to be the better man.
That opponent doubled over. This doesn't look good.
Stop!
Will that close Punk out?
The cover. Shoulder up before 3.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display. Looking to end this thing for good. And then... And he's able to avoid...
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep!
It's all Punk's for the taking. Seth Rollins, CM Punk. These two men to absolute...
CM Punk looking to end things here.
Go to sleep.
And once again, that has to ensure victory.
Kicks out, just kicked out.
Seth freaking Rollins with a close freaking call. I don't know how he survived that.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Rushing into the corner, step up knee.
Uh-oh, gets the reversal. What a counter. Impressive reversal.
And a small package here.
Into the cover. He kicks out at 2. What a match. A reversal.
Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk is claiming that for him this is just business. And taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks. They're two of the biggest names in WWE for a reason. And they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way.
Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the wise man strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns. Seth turns that away.
CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM
Going for the early cover.
puts an end to the pin there. Snapmare. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. The focus squarely on Rollins there as the triple threat rules will continue to be a factor.
Seth Rollins has found his favorite equalizer, a steel chair.
Breaks his own pin for reasons unknown to us.
Super kick! And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has it oof
Under the chair.
Once again, that is not what chairs were created for.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
Well, time to get out of Dodge as our announce desk is assuredly not long for this world.
And Punk seems to want to move things ringside now. A sharp suplex.
CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that, and he'll always look back on this night with regret.
Paul Heyman did tell CM Punk that he indeed will one day main event WrestleMania. Paul Heyman said, "I will be with you when it happens," and it has.
Well, no matter the outcome, CM Punk will forever be a WrestleMania main eventer. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
And Roman fights back. And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take
And shoulders down, this might do it. And he gets the shoulder up before two.
There's plenty of fight left in him.
Slides under the ropes, back into the ring. Oh my God, what a crossbody. Had it scouted and met with a back elbow. Planted with a neck breaker.
Up and
Knee right to the spine.
he is looking to do some serious harm. Time to go for a ride.
Bang, what a move.
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
Punk scaling the turnbuckle. Sky high.
And nobody home on that one. Will Reigns close this out?
Turning it into a pin for the win.
Not even a 1 count at this point.
I don't believe it. Reigns has ended so many matches that way, but this one just took an unexpected turn. Oh, what a quick answer. This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps. If Seth is down for the count. He's able to beat a 2 count.
The wear and tear of this match.
Soaring. Crossbody from the top.
DDT! Lights out.
Struck with a calf kick.
That was a stiff shot with that kendo stick. Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Use that weapon with carelessness. Who knows how much damage was done?
And CM Punk is in control.
Rollins has no answer for Punk's well-aimed.
Punk now with a quick drop under and a Uranagi converts it into the...
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
And now Punk kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang! Spear! Stop! Everybody down!
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell?
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Cole. The visionary Seth freaking Rollins has once again pulled the ace out of his sleeve in Las Vegas.
He's perched in the corner. Seth stalking into him.
Stop. Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Oh, man, what a strong kick.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
Chucked out.
And he's into the pin. No, stops the count at 2.
Oh, man, this has to be getting close. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. GTS connects.
Now CM.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep. Seth has got to dig deep now.
Immediate cover after the impact. Punk has beat the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
The WWE Championship. There is so much electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both Shawn and Bret, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen in WWE.
Yeah, the title almost feels secondary tonight, which is crazy to even say out loud. This feud has been boiling for years, and it never seems like it will fully be settled. I know this is going to be one we'll talk about for years. And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex.
I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Shawn and Bret. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them, possibly the pinnacle of both of their careers.
It'll be interesting to see what the deciding factor in this match is. Right now, you have to think this is all about surviving here at Survivor Series. This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
These two trading one blow after another. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
Oh, wait, right. Oh, this is going to hurt. Just a barrage of elbow drops into the chest.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the rough...
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. This is just putting so much tension. Sharp elbows. And a hip toss to escape.
And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is.
Nice scoop slam.
He's headed to the top now.
From the top!
Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
Being placed in the corner here. Ring post figure four by Bret Hart.
Bret's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
Figure four. Leg lock. And four.
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
sweep. And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena. Oh, taken down hard with that Russian leg sweep.
Bret lining him up from the top turnbuckle.
From above!
And Bret on the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
And now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
Big leg drop.
And now the Hitman is dissecting the opposition.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
The wherewithal to counter HBK.
And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here.
Solid punch. Has the jam pin. Is this it? And the count doesn't even begin.
You have got to be joking me. Not even a one count. How?
Buries a knee to the body. He is looking to do some serious harm. Introducing a boot to the face.
HBK looking to silence this Montreal crowd. Looking to break every Canadian's heart.
Middle rope.
Oh, he lands hard.
Oh, scattered that one. Nice takedown. Gonna step through into the vintage sharpshooter from Bret Hart.
Sharpshooter applied.
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. The champion into the pin. Bret retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men's minds.
It does not get more hardcore than the ECW arena, especially when it's Falls Count Anywhere. CM Punk and Cactus Jack, two men who remain stalwart and resolute in their convictions through blood, sweat, and tears.
Smart money's on a whole lot of all three of those things in this match, gentlemen. Cactus will make sure of it. Letting everyone know he's got full intent on using that kendo stick.
Clutching that weapon and just taunting the competition.
And Cactus Jack's never backed down from a fight in his life, and looks like tonight will be no exception. Boom! Good defense from him.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
What a counter! Headbutt to the back of the neck.
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
Ah, float over a Russian leg sweep. Jack in a poor position. Uh-oh. Ooh, great anticipation. Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And that attack almost led to a Survivor Series match where Punk and Foley would have served as team captains. But as they say so often, cards subject to change.
Well, I, for one, am glad. That match would have been a battle by proxy. This one is a hardcore war happening right in front of our eyes. Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
Fans have long awaited this showdown, as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's debut.
And in both of those cases, Father Time had a hand in determining who would be the better competitor. Tonight, we're getting both men in their prime, and I cannot wait to see the destruction that ensues.
And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're in the ring with him, you never quite know what he's going to throw at you.
Well, I've usually countered that you can't let Cactus get the chance to unleash his particular brand of insanity on you, but that's not a realistic possibility here. Punk just needs to do what he can to keep on Cactus and be even more unpredictable.
And things backstage are getting quickly out of hand.
Oh, they're done playing nice. They've got some serious aggression that needs to be worked out, and this just might be the best way to do it.
Turns that back on CM Punk. Oh, look at this. Float over neckbreaker.
Picture perfect.
God Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair. He's able to dodge that one in time.
Spinning kick to the gut. Turns it around.
Able able to slip out of that situation.
Oh, man! Ow! Oh, no, that's more than incidental contact.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the...
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Rakes the face to interrupt the offense. Denied with an elbow.
Are you kidding me? How is that allowed inside a WWE ring? Uh-oh. Strong counter from Punk. What a hit from Jack.
Neater on the rocks. Stiff elbow will break that up. Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
What happens next is anyone's guess. I can't wait to see.
No good ever comes from fighting on the stage, and this should be no exception.
And slides back into the ring.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee.
GTS.
Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Up high. Oh, compressing them with a splash.
On Punk now. Lifting his opponent up and back. Go to sleep. That could put Cactus Jack down for good.
Heading to ringside now. Going up to the top now. Perched up top.
Crash landing.
Counters on counters. Technical prowess on display.
Ooh, what a kick.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now. Flying. Oh, big impact. He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Brutalizing his opponent with a mandible claw.
Kick out right away by Punk. Still going.
Are you kidding me? Not even a 1 count.
Violent artistry. Cut. Oh, we know what's coming. Uh-oh. Good reflexes from him there.
Spinning kick to the guts.
Back and forth. Neither Punk nor Cactus Jack relenting. Talk about an absolute battle.
A battle of wills with both of these men showing the ultimate willpower. Just an all-time violent classic we're witnessing right now.
That'll ring your bell.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Oh!
What's Punk got forthcoming?
Sit out! Pile driver!
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
He's looking to change the tides with the steel chair.
The fight has been taken to Jack.
Yeah, CM Punk is looking to inflict as much punishment as he can to truly slow Cactus Jack down.
Cactus on the receiving end.
CM Punk full display.
I can see it in the eyes from here. Disbelief. Unbelievable how this one is still going on. What a raucous crowd here tonight. CM Punk having a bit of trouble. Not finding as much support in this ECW crowd as he had hoped. Ooh. He's able to reverse it.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this.
The goal sleep. GTS from Punk.
That finally has to slam the door shut and end this.
And now attacking a downed opponent with that chair set up. While this is unconventional, armbar applied using the steel. Oof.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Head scissors applied. Oh, look at these nasty strikes.
Oof. And I think that opened him up. The blood is beginning to flow.
And a live crowd doesn't get any hotter than this. On the edge of their seats and then some. Middle rope for.
He's got the shoulders down. This is it. Quick count after one.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this? Both CM Punk and Cactus Jack are well known for their WWE careers, but they have interacted outside of this company.
Indeed, shortly before Punk joined WWE, the same side of Cactus Jack. Oh no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him.
Uh-oh, looking to lock it in.
Taps out.
Here is your winner, Cactus Jack!
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men's minds.
It does not get more hardcore than the ECW arena, especially when it's Falls Count Anywhere. CM Punk and Cactus Jack, two men who remain stalwart and resolute in their convictions through blood, sweat, and tears.
Smart money's on a whole lot of all three of those things in this match, gentlemen. Cactus will make sure of it.
Counter by CM Punk. Headed back into the ring. Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men's minds.
It does not get more hardcore than the ECW arena, especially when it's Falls Count Anywhere. CM Punk and Cactus Jack, two men who remain stalwart and resolute in their convictions through blood, sweat, and tears.
Smart money's on a whole lot of all three of those things in this match, gentlemen. Cactus will make sure.
I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Yeah, the viciousness of Cactus Jack on full display with this relentless assault on Punk right now.
Returning to the ring now.
Headed out of the ring now.
Oh no, hitting the bullseye with that chair.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And that attack almost led to a Survivor Series match where Punk and Foley would have served as team captains. But as they say so often, cards subject to change.
Well, I, for one, am glad. That match would have been a battle by proxy. This one is a hardcore war happening right in front of our eyes.
And Cactus Jack is just so and things backstage are getting quickly out of hand.
Oh, they're done playing nice. They've got some serious aggression that needs to be worked out, and this just might be the best way to do it.
Headbutt!
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. I'm backbreaker.
Firing with a straight shot there. Answering back.
No end in sight to this exchange.
The fight is on, and it's furious. What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
It's just a beat down.
And look at this fight back, refusing to be dragged around any longer. One response after another, back and forth we go.
Find some payback with their own reversals.
Corey, that was a shining wizard. Oh, strong impact. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Oof.
Quick exchange of counters there.
Cactus answers back. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it
Into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be over. Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
Will we see a tap out?
We have a tap out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday.
It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time. Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap into something dangerous, something unpredictable, something that most superstars wouldn't even dare to go anywhere near. Now pulling a pin out of nowhere, tightly hooked small package.
Surprisingly quick kick out.
I suppose you have to take the shot, but it's still too early to wrap up this one just yet.
Punk never saw that coming. Cactus Jack's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Yeah, Jack's survival instincts are taken over.
Uh-oh, mandible claw, mandible claw!
A plethora of ways to get imaginative up there, none of which are sanctioned by the WWE.
And Cactus Jack is taking command of this one.
This is Cactus Jack's violent MO, just continuing to wear down Punk with complete disregard for his well-being.
What happens next is anyone's guess.
I can't wait to see. Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT. Sharp jab and series of strikes to the back. Ouch. It's just a beatdown. Oh.
Quick evasion from him there.
DDT.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out. Holding nothing back on top of this entrance ramp.
Turning the tables. And now it's back to the ring for Punk. Cactus Jack looking to rally the WWE Universe as he so often has.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Russian leg sweep.
Oh, look out! Manages to escape just in the nick of time.
A huge miss. There's bad timing, and then there's whatever you want to call that.
That'll hurt. DDT.
And it looks like Cactus is outlasting Punk at this point. The best in the world needs to perform better at this point.
Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Headbutt. Nothing fancy there. Momentum is running away from Punk.
This is Cactus Jack's violent MO, just continuing to wear down Punk with complete disregard for his well-being.
Jack just got out of there. Going for it.
Good Lord, taking flight. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a fireball to the face.
Are you kidding me?
Second or third.
From the apron.
When we say high risk, this is the risk we are talking about.
And that could be the moment that changes the whole...
Going big here.
Whoa, look out.
Throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off.
Violent artistry, courtesy of Cactus Jack and CM Punk. That's what this bloodthirsty crowd clearly wanted. And now, that is exactly what they are getting. At both of these men's expenses, physically and mentally.
These two men have held the biggest prize in WWE on multiple occasions. Both very proud champions.
Yes, Cole, both Cactus Jack and CM Punk have reached the top of the mountain here in WWE, but let's not pretend they are both in the same echelon as world champions. CM Punk once held the WWE Championship for 434 days, which was the longest reign in over 2 decades. Meanwhile, of Mick Foley's 3 runs with the top title in WWE, his longest reign was a mere 20
Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT. Punk's got a problem here.
Oh, Cactus Jack just continues to mount the offense.
Yeah, the viciousness of Cactus Jack on full display with this relentless assault on Punk right now.
Brutalizing his opponent with a mandible claw.
2 count.
Cactus Jack once again thriving in the land of extreme.
Here is your winner, Cactus Jack!
Cactus Jack standing tall in the ECW arena. He and CM Punk just...
Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the better man? Bell to bell.
And now we get the privilege of watching them work out the answer here in the ring in what promises to be a chaotic, no-holds-barred match.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were
Liftoff! All the way down to the floor.
I don't care who you are, you're not the same after suffering a crash landing like that.
using that barricade with great effect. He's got a chair, but I don't think he's looking to take a seat. Punk dodges out in time.
Big clothesline. When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, he's facing perhaps the best of that era, and Austin is in the best shape of his life for this battle.
I question Stone Cold's usage of the time travel terminology, but there's no denying that he knows how to brawl, how to fight with attitude. If Punk can overcome Austin in a no-holds-barred scenario, there will be no doubt that Punk can rule over any era in WWE.
This no-holds-barred stipulation, who do you think it favors? CM Punk or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
My money would normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping mud holes in the competition. But CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up the most dastardly, ingenious ways to utilize this stipulation and put Stone Cold in a world of hurt.
Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era. And Austin, the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the others' contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who can forget when Austin came out of retirement and defeated Kevin Owens in a main event battle at WrestleMania 38, which was also a no-holds-barred match, I might add.
That was definitely impressive, guys, but look at the list of competitors that Punk has stood toe-to-toe with in the ring. Kane, Triple H, The Rock, and The Undertaker. Some of them he beat, some of them he didn't, but what's undeniable is that Punk is not fazed whatsoever by the legend that accompanies the biggest names of the Attitude Era.
Stone Cold takes the upper hand.
Austin is just stomping Punk down without any hesitation. Oh, that just busted him wide open.
He's gearing up for something.
Sent down hard.
When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete and...
Kick, wow!
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stunner! Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Punk has no answer for Austin's pure aggression right here.
Countered there.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact. Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And backbreaker.
Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the Rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know...
Austin going big! Stop!
Austin got all of it.
Kick, wow!
Stone Cold!
That has to be the one that ends this.
Caught the leg.
One answer after another.
Austin going big!
Stone Cold with a stunner!
That could be Punk's demise.
These two Hellraisers are blowing the roof off this place.
And the WWE Universe is loving every second of it. Punk and Austin showing no signs of slowing.
Covering their opponent for the win.
Stone Cold comes out on top. CM Punk has been defeated.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE colliding here tonight in Chicago. This might be the biggest match of the year.
You can tell there's a lot of respect between Punk and Eddie. Punk idolized Eddie as a teenager, and then the two crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. But even with that mutual respect, I expect the rules to be tested tonight.
Oh, we know Eddie will do that, and Punk has shown he'll adapt when necessary. But at the end of the night in Chicago, only one of them will stand tall.
Malicious fall-away slam.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
Climbing up the turnbuckle here.
Incoming! Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Oh, what a club. Counters. Uh-oh. What a crossbody.
Making that type of athleticism look easy when it is anything but.
This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one right now. I really can't tell who's got the advantage.
Punk and Eddie are so technically matched. I really think this one's going to come down to opportunities. Not only who can create them, but ultimately who can capitalize the fastest when those opportunities arise.
Stalking from above.
Look out!
Oh, a diving Hurricane Rana.
That was just rapier-like.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountain.
Incoming!
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Right now, it looks like CM Punk is wilting to the intensity of Latino heat.
To the sky. Oh, man.
High risk, clearly providing high reward again and again. Reversals, reversals, and more reversals. Stalking from above.
Flying.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism. A helter-skelter attitude here, getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again. CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight that even Punk has never seen.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
And that prevents Eddie's attack. Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final, decisive victory. Butterfly!
The pin! It's all or nothing time!
Biggest moment in the match, but the ref is out of commission. I don't know who's more shocked he just kicked out. The fans, us announcers, or his opponent.
Oh, he flips that around. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. A running Hurricane Rana.
Bam!
The ref's down, and that's never a good sign.
If you're going to break any rules, I suggest you do it now. The breakneck speed, what a hurricane.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
And some people would say you can never go wrong with a standard steel chair.
Two men giving everything they have, their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet. Guerrero timed that one well. Oof! Finds a straight shot to the gut to get out of trouble. Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago flag after on the top.
Oh, splash by Eddie.
Will that close Punk out? You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always on the top.
his hometown.
Here is your winner, Eddie.
A lot at stake in this match. Whoever wins here will be added to tonight's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, facing off against the champion Randy Orton and the Royal Rumble winner Batista. No DQs, no countouts. A lot of bad blood between these two superstars.
Yeah, Triple H has promised that CM Punk will never main event WrestleMania and that he's simply not what's best for business. Punk's looking to prove Triple H wrong tonight.
Watch out!
Crossbody from the top.
Time to go for a ride. Bang! What a move! And guys, we spend a lot of time around these two men. They're ingrained in the locker room. They are two men other superstars seek advice from, but they are not two men that should ever be seen in the same room together.
Yeah, get your...
Triangle armbar! Triangles! He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
High suicide dive!
Whatever it takes to win.
The next level accuracy needed to hit that move cannot be understated.
And the body control, just amazing athleticism. Both of these men considered master technicians in their own right. Triple H, of course, loves to play mind games, loves to get the psychological advantage over his opponent.
Absolutely. So if Punk has any chance of defeating the game tonight, he's going to need to tune all of that out, which is easier said than done, especially when you're facing off against the...
Watch out! Look at this! That is incredible! What a crossbody!
A huge risk, but an even bigger reward.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
Moves from the ring to the outside. My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
He is locked in, and it has his opponent dead to rights.
No. Suicide dive.
Throwing absolute caution to the wind there, and it paid off big time.
A pinpoint kick to the back.
The seeds of this battle.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now,
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
The fight has been taken to Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah, Punk clearly hell-bent on putting the game out of commission.
Uh-oh, captured. driven into the knee.
And now this conflict has found its way right by our announce table.
In another minute, the chaos could be right on top of us. Oh, God, right to the cranium.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. Bang! He finds a counter. Not so fast. Hurricanrana.
Clearing the announce desk. Maybe we should head for safety, guys. Bang! Now might be a good time to think about leaving, guys.
Triple H showing no fear, no intimidation.
He has clearly made up his mind, and he's looking to cause sheer destruction now.
He shoves him onto the announce table, looking to end this in spectacular. No, 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 no. Set up pile driver.
You have no idea how much it hurts to be put through the announce desk.
There's no good way to land on our desk. Bad position for Punk. Beautiful suplex.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Putting him in the corner for something here.
Hooked up. Great power.
Inverted suplex. The game showing just a small measure of his disdain towards CM Punk. Beautiful neck breaker. Oh, the elbow connects. Boom. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now. Top rope.
Flying elbow drop. And with that, Punk just showed Triple H exactly whose era it is now. What's he got planned for him?
Driver.
Spiked him.
Uh-oh!
Suicide dive.
Completely tossing all caution to the wind.
Going for broke, and it paid off.
Putting the wood to their forehead.
And CM Punk is in control.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H. Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
I think we all breathed a sigh of relief there was not another blow dealt. Brutal but effective use of a foreign object. You love to see it.
And Triple H well scouted.
CM Punk looking to end it, cinching.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Triple H now lifting the apron and taking a look around.
And he's going with the great equalizer here, the steel chair.
Brutal knee strike.
And somehow Punk and Triple H still have enough left in the tank to keep this fight going.
They're two of the most stubborn men in the locker.
Punk now just railing away on his opponent and dragging them up on the turnbuckles. This will not be pretty. As CM Punk goes. The plunge. Triple H went down in a heap. Looking to put this one away.
Two. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
And CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event. Three men competing for the ultimate prize. CM Punk, Randy Orton, Batista. But only Punk had to battle his way into this match by winning a fight against Triple H earlier tonight.
And that's exactly why the #1 question on the minds of this WrestleMania crowd and Punk's opponents is how much does he really have left? Can Punk go the distance against two greats after already dealing with Triple H?
Only one way to find out, and that's in this triple threat match. Orton and Batista had to be rooting for Triple H. They could have collusion on the mind right now, so CM Punk is in for the fight of his life. And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista were fully...
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Breaking up the pin count there.
With authority!
CM Punk finds himself in a very tough spot here between Randy Orton and Batista. How can Punk keep his title dreams alive in this one?
Caution's the name of the game for Punk. He already wrestled one match tonight, so he's the soft target. He has to duck and dodge and only go on the offensive when it's as safe as possible.
Looking like a rugby match with that tackle. Orton fending that off. Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow. The steel chair, a classic for very good reason.
You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly, Cole, CM Punk has ruined what could have been three titans waging war over the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Chopping down the tree right at the trunk.
Having the leg taken out from under you makes everything that much harder in a match.
Face first. And now the prime target is Batista, the 6-time world champion.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Neck breaker. Picture perfect.
Look at this.
Suicide dive.
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time. What's he preparing for?
Taking this match to the outside. Pile driver.
Spiked him. I am not exaggerating when I say careers have been ended by less.
Coming back from the outside now.
Risking it out here.
Body.
Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
Batista looking under the ring, but for what?
Oh, he's about to leave his mark on the competition with that kendo stick.
What's CM Punk going for here? Uh-oh. Saw it coming. It counters it.
And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it will...
Look at this! Suicide dive!
Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center. Randy Orton gets him back.
Thunderous power slam.
And did you hear the impact of that?
Able to parry that one. Taking the shoulder to them hard there.
And you can tell Punk is still feeling the effects of his match against Triple H.
Boom! Connecting fully with that one. And Orton just with nowhere to turn on that exchange.
And a big question coming into tonight. Was Harvey going to see the animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating force?
You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back for one thing, to become champion. He doesn't care what anybody thinks about it. He doesn't want to be cheered. He doesn't care. It's all about the title.
The animal is certainly still in Big Dave, and he's still upset with this not being a one-on-one contest, but he will take every advantage of the triple threat rules.
And he re-enters into the ring.
With a clothesline.
And Randy Orton is stepping up.
Caught that one with his face, and Batista's bleeding.
Arm wringer.
Ooh, nothing pretty. Punch to the... CM Punk looking to end things here. Down with a GTS.
It just got his back.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back gone to sleep. Are we about to see a title change here?
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a clap.
Top rope. Elbow drop connects. Showing no fear going to the high-rent district back-to-back like that.
There's a shoulder up almost immediately.
After everything we've seen tonight.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Oh, my. That could have been it, but he breaks up the hold. Punk never saw that coming.
This match was always going to be hard for, but Punk, Batista, and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Some of the best ever throwing down like only they can. We're seeing more offense directed toward the head.
A smart strategy in any situation.
He saw that one coming. Defenses are sharp with this. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee.
GTS. We might see a new champion crown. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. And goes back into the ring here. Catches the leg.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE. And if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stanford will be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy tonight. What a match this has been. What a fight.
We're all glad to be witnessing such an extraordinary match tonight.
What's he got for Randy here?
Gonna sleep, GTS!
Night, night.
The challenger is not holding back. Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way. Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
Vulnerable spot for the Viper.
Spiked on the crown.
And Batista wants more from his opponent. Throwing cross.
Side dive.
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money.
And connecting with a brutal shot to the neck. What is it about our desk that attracts superstars to it?
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. He answers right back.
Ooh, a vicious shot right to the dome.
These competitors have been at... Punk's had enough. He's look.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
He's completely tied up. Belly to belly suplex.
And maybe it's just for CM Punk to climb tonight.
Sliding into the ring now.
And now unloading rights on his opponent.
He's got him down. Here we go.
He's done it! CM Punk with a major upset here against Orton and Batista.
And the new WWE
Cena defending the title against anyone.
Week after week, Cena's US Open Challenge has been can't miss TV. But tonight is the biggest defense yet. CM Punk attempting to win his very first US title. It's really the only major title he's never held.
But with that in mind, it really does feel like there's even more on the line here than just the U.S. title. The anti-authority versus the face of WWE. This is a clash of epic proportions.
Yeah, and I think Punk's trying to send a message to everyone here tonight. If he doesn't get what he deserves, he'll simply take it. Right to the kidneys from behind.
CM Punk has accomplished so much in his career. ECW champion, Intercontinental champion, Tag Team champion, World champion. But he's never won the United States title. Guys, how much does CM Punk want this title tonight?
He craves the United States title, Cole. If you want to call yourself the best in the world, holding every title of note's a key indicator of the moniker. And you know Punk wants to add his name to the list of legends that have held the United States Championship over the last 3.5 decades.
But even a competitor, the level of CM Punk is subject to curses. We've often seen competitors who are one title shy of a triple crown or grand slam just get a mental block when it comes to getting the last title on the list. Punk might already be seeing this title filling that last spot on his mantle and thinking that far ahead against a competitor like John Cena is very dangerous.
Cena has to be feeling pretty confident with the champion's advantage on his side here.
Yeah, but you better believe that's only going to add fuel to the fire for...
Suicide dive!
Whatever it takes to win. Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
The John Cena US Open Challenge has already given so many opportunities to up-and-coming talent in WWE. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, even Bad News Barrett.
All great competitors, no doubt, but none of those talents are on the level of CM Punk.
I'm right here, guys!
The only reason to do that is to get under the champion's skin.
Snapping the neck.
Just like that, Cena gets intercepted.
Goes into the corner. Rushing into the corner. Step up knee. Rocks the jaw.
Follows it up with that running bulldog.
A strong head scissored application. And now the elbow's vicious.
I'm just going to ask this. Why has it taken CM Punk so long to answer the US Open Challenge? Is Punk intimidated by Cena nowadays? Remember, the last time these two stood face-to-face in the ring, Cena defeated Punk. And this is just classic John Cena. There may be no way back from this volume. Oh, couldn't close the deal on that rally.
Blast off! Oh, my.
CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a
Bang, go to sleep.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, and I've never seen a fighting champion quite like John Cena.
I did not see this coming. He's abandoned that pin attempt completely.
Oh, he saw it coming. John Cena managing to get some control back now.
He had to dig down deep to stop that onslaught, and now, crack your knuckles. We've got a Donnybrook here.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Boom.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Jeez, a painful-looking chop.
Hooked up, DDT.
A weakening arm breaker.
John Cena's been holding open challenges for nearly 4 months. Week in and week out, he's told the locker room, if you want some, come get some.
And many have taken some, even if none of those challenges have yet to pry that title from Cena's hands. You've got to think that Cena is not at 100% given the caliber of competition he's requesting each week.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep!
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Makes a cut. He just might regret this decision. He's going up.
Punk about to take flight.
Elbow drop from the top rope. Wait. Kicks out after 1.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Countering that offense.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep. This may be the challenger's moment.
2. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
I thought we were about to crown a new champ, but I guess not.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
We all knew this was going to be a historic matchup, but this is beyond anyone's expectations.
I don't care who you're rooting for tonight, Cena and Punk have given us everything they've got here. Looking for the Hurricane Rana.
It got caught by an uppercut. And now it's back to the ring for Punk.